Hello, everyone. We will be starting in about a minute, so please grab any refreshments and get ready for the start of our event.
Are you sure?
One of the board members of the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Tonight, we honor 20 mujeres who come from a variety of professional fields and disciplines. We recognize them for their impact, their influence, and inspiration continuously displayed in our community. Although we are meeting virtually, it is still a tremendous honor to be here with all of you, celebrating and honoring such inspiring women. Let us lend praise together and honor the outstanding demonstration of character, commitment, civic leadership, and citizenship for extraordinary women in our communities. This event is put on by the Regional Hispanic Institute. The Institute is a nonprofit organization devoted to the achievements and success of young leaders. We seek to advance future generations of professionals, corporate executives, and community innovators. Tonight, we are honored to be recognizing many of whom make a difference within our communities, and we thank you for joining us this evening. For our program today, we will present each Mujer del Año, their story, and give them an opportunity to share a few words. We're also very excited to have with us the tenor of the Americas, Máximo Marcuso, who will be delighting us with a few of his songs. So make sure you stick around for an amazing performance. We also have a virtual photo booth you can check out. The link is provided in the chat. So make sure you use the hashtag Mujeres Awards to share your pictures with us. With that being said, we are honored to present our 2020 Mujeres del Año.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Adriana Cruz. I am one of the Senoritas del Año, and it is with great honor that I get to introduce the honorees for tonight. Allow me to introduce Mujer Excelencia, Margita Thompson. This award is presented to a mujer who has inspired and encouraged the arts and culture in Southern California by encouraging artists and art groups to be innovative, inclusive, and accessible. Margita Thompson is Vice President of Public Affairs for California Resources Corporation, the state's largest independent oil and natural gas producer. In 2010, Margita received an Emmy as a political analyst with the KCAL CBS team for election night coverage. She was awarded the Stuart Spencer Visionary Award from the Latino Leadership and Policy Foundation. And in 2020, she was an honoree for Reagan's Top Women in Communications Awards. She's currently on the board of directors for Coro Southern California, California Women Lead, and the California Latino Economic Institution and the LA Grant Foundation.
Hi, my name is Margita Thompson, and I'm Senior Vice President for Public Affairs and Community Outreach for California Resources Corporation. CRC is the state's largest oil and natural gas producer, so everything that we produce in California gets consumed in California. So we're in the energy space. But I've had a career that spanned a whole bunch of areas. I was press secretary for Governor Schwarzenegger. I was political producer for CNN's Larry King Live. I worked at Disney Consumer Products where we worked on things like princesses. And now I work in the energy industry at California Resources Corporation. I couldn't be more grateful to the Regional Hispanic Institute for this award because we've had a great partnership. The organization has helped us host events where we can increase people's energy literacy, which is so important as so many issues become so politicized. And this has really been a place where we can come and have balanced conversation and where people are really willing to listen to each other. And so as I think about what would be the advice that I would give to our leaders of tomorrow, it would really stem from that, which is please, as we are in a time where we demand tolerance, let's make sure that we show it. And let's really be willing to dive into issues that are complicated and hard, because a lot of us really are focused on trying to find what is the best solution for the community. And don't let extreme voices drown out your ability to listen to people who aren't like you and to try and figure out how to come up with solutions that just might surprise people. Thank you very much, Sandy, for this award. And I look forward to working with you in the future.
Mujer Diversidad, Stephanie N. Wiggins. Presented to a mujer whose supplier diversity and inclusion fosters initiatives and programs that include supplier development. Stephanie Wiggins was named Chief Executive Officer of Metrolink in January 2019 and leads a 258-employee-strong commuter railroad that operates a commuter rail network on 7 routes across a 6-county, 538-route mile system. Wiggins has held a high-level position at 3 of the 5 member agencies that comprise Metrolink and is well known as a customer-focused leader who finds solutions from a regional perspective.
Thank you so much for this recognition. I'm honored to be among the other remarkable and influential mujeres being honored this year. Diversity is a personal passion and a professional purpose to which I am greatly committed. As an African-American woman, I've witnessed the impact that fair, inclusive hiring, contracting, and business practices can make. I believe that diversity is a strength that makes us better as an organization and as human beings. We have to require our workplaces to best serve our diverse communities by building a team of staff and contractors that is just as diverse as our communities. At Metrolink, 29% of our employees are Hispanic, and over $5 million was awarded to Hispanic American businesses last year. We must have diverse voices and experiences shaping our organizations, from entry level to the C-suite, and at every level in between. Culture change, where diversity goes from a nice to have to a must have, is not easy. I am thankful to have partners such as the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, who are as passionate about diverse and inclusive business practices as I am. And being recognized by a respected and valued partner makes this honor even more meaningful. Again, thank you for this recognition and for the work you are doing to advance diversity. COVID-19 has been a challenge like no other. Public transportation was identified as an essential service that was expected to continue operating to keep our communities functioning even during the strictest stay-at-home orders. So as CEO, I had to ensure Metrolink could continue to provide transportation to the people that need us most in a way that keeps them and our team members healthy and safe. As a result, we enhanced our cleaning procedures, adding staff committed to keeping trains clean throughout the day and overnight. We more than doubled our hand sanitizer stations on board our trains. Everyone is required to wear masks and social distance at our stations and on board our trains. With masks, we have a more than 99% compliance rate. And our social distancing tool, How Full Is My Train, is helping riders ensure that there is ample space on board our trains. My mother was very inspirational in my life. She was the hardest worker I've ever known. She only had a 10th grade education, but she stressed the importance of being an independent woman and higher education. And I appreciated her sense of humor, her joy, and her incredible cooking. And I try to emulate her to this day. Even in rooms where you feel inexperienced or intimidated, never forget that your voice matters. You have value. You have a unique perspective, and don't be afraid to contribute. I was a first-generation college student, and my one regret was that I didn't realize how much my voice mattered.
Mujer Cambiando el Mundo, Giovanna Brasfield. Presented to a mujer whose vision and unconventional leadership has advanced the economic growth and is fully committed to the success and future of our community. Dr. Brasfield serves as the Senior Supplier Diversity and Community Inclusion Officer for Flatiron Construction, as the Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion, and also serves as the Inclusivity Manager for LINXS JV on the Los Angeles Airport's Automated People Mover project. She assists the Southwest District Manager and the Division Manager. Dr. Brasfield has been named by construction industry bloggers as one of the 2019 Top 50 Construction Influencers across the United States, by the LA Business Journal as a finalist for the Rising Star Award, and by Diversity Professional Magazine as a game changer.
Thank you, Regional Hispanic Institute. My name is Dr. Giovanna Brasfield, and I have the honor of serving as the Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion for Flatiron Construction, who built some of the most iconic infrastructure projects in the United States and Canada. I also serve as the Inclusivity Manager for the LINXS Constructors, which is a joint venture comprised of Flatiron, Flores, Balfour Beatty, and Dragados, who is building the Los Angeles Airport's Automated People Mover project. But what's most rewarding, and is such an honor, is to receive the 2020 Mujer Del Año Award from the Regional Hispanic Institute as part of the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for character, commitment, civility, and citizenship, and to be recognized with such extraordinary women in our community tonight who are serving as change agents. For over 14 years, the Regional Hispanic Institute has recognized women who have advanced the realization of possibilities of our Hispanic communities by breaking down barriers to success needed to educate our young minority Hispanic leaders, and a recognition of which is such an honor to receive. It is a continuation of efforts like the Regional Hispanic Institute that is made to connect our young leaders with cohesive and long-lasting opportunities, as a reminder that successful workforce equals successful business and generates a strong economic growth. In my role with Flatiron and with LINXS, I have the opportunity to work with some of the most amazing people in construction that focus on our future leaders. In such, we've implemented a LINXS project-specific Institute of Los Angeles, which has 8 education and training tracks to engage our certified firms, our workforce, youth, and also the re-entry population. It is through these efforts that we've launched as a joint venture to partner together to make a true difference to aid our communities and provide education on construction and construction-related careers. Like the Regional Hispanic Institute, the LINXS Institute of Los Angeles has many different efforts, but one of which is to build the pipeline of our future workforce and making sure we mentor our up-and-coming leaders. I would like to take the opportunity to thank the executives and the employees of Flatiron Construction and LINXS Joint Venture for providing me with the opportunity to serve as an extension of our organizations in the community. And in such, we're building and doing business. And it's through the increasing engagement of multiple communities by removing barriers, especially in these critical times, to create a deeper understanding of some of the most complex infrastructure projects. A quote from Dolores Huerta, an amazing advocate in equality and for labor, is that a leader, when you choose to give up your time and resources to participate in community work, that is what makes a leader. And I'm so honored that our executives, both at Flatiron and at LINXS, is out at the forefront of making sure that we are involved and engaged in our communities as part of the efforts under the LINXS Training Institute of Los Angeles. As I accept this award, I accept it not only on behalf of our organization, but also on behalf of the community. And I've been asked to reflect on many different leadership characteristics, resources, and helpful hints to help aid our future leaders, supporters, attendees. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Regional Hispanic Institute, and also the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for such high recognition and such an honor of naming me as one of your 2020 Mujer Del Año Award recipients. Thank you.
Mujer Ejemplar, Lizeth Flores, presented to a mujer who has demonstrated outstanding commitment to economic development and empowerment of women in business and in the community. Lizeth Flores became inspired to run for city council to make positive changes in her community and address the socioeconomic inequalities. In 2018, she was unanimously elected mayor pro tem for the city of Bell Gardens. Since she began serving on the city council, Lizeth has worked in gender equity, women's rights, youth investment, special needs, socioeconomic equality, environmental justice, and fair housing. Lizeth helped implement the first ever one-of-a-kind youth employment program in Bell Gardens. Additionally, Lizeth is currently the only female elected board member on the Independent Cities Association.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lizeth Flores, and I'm the Mayor Pro Tem for the beautiful city of Bell Gardens. Today, I'm honored to be sitting here amongst you ladies, virtually. And I just want to thank the Regional Hispanic Institute for making this beautiful event happen. Amongst the uncertainty and the ugliness of the world, this is beautiful to commemorate all these ladies together. And to all the ladies here tonight that I'm sharing this recognition with, thank you so much. Your individual achievements inspire me to do more and to be more. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you for all of your accomplishments. And it is an honor to sit amongst all of you ladies here tonight. And to my BFF, Denise, who's also being recognized tonight, thank you so much for being a great friend and a great leader and someone that I can look up to. So, I'd like to talk a little bit about myself and tell you guys where I'm from and how it is that I am here today, right? So I come from a really large family. It's 7 children and 2 parents. But when I was 7 years old, my little sister Natalie was born with special needs, and my entire family lived at the hospital off Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood for about 5 months. And there I learned that while my sister was fighting for her life in the ICU, I had to watch over my brothers and sisters. So when my sister got better and we all got to go home, to an actual home, my responsibilities remained the same. I had to watch over my brothers and my sisters. And fast forward now, 23 years later, I'm now 30. My responsibilities remain the same. I still watch over my younger brothers, now even the ones that were born after Natalie. And I now have the privilege of being a mother of 2 beautiful little boys. And I'm here to remind every single woman here tonight that women are the strongest force of humankind. We are a force to be reckoned with, and we have the power to change the world. Now, before I go, I'd like to thank all the men the men that support the women in front of them, the men that support the women around them, their wives, their friends, their cousins, their moms, their sisters. If you're a man and you support your women around you, thank you, because without your help, we will never attain true equality.
Mujer Diversidad, Carmen Bermúdez Bracy, presented to a mujer that has demonstrated growth in the underrepresented groups such as minorities, women, LGBT, veterans, and disabled people, and is positioned to expand over the next decade. Carmen Bermúdez Bracy currently serves as the Contract Compliance Accountability Administrator and Small Business Certification Officer for the Business Outreach Section at Metropolitan Water District. MWD is the largest water wholesaler in the nation, serving 19 million Southern California residents. She's a graduate of the Latina Executive Leadership Academy at USC, a partnership with the Marshall School of Business, and a master's degree in Business Administration and Leadership from the University of Laverne.
My name is Carmen Bermúdez Bracy. I am very humbled and honored to have been selected as one of the Mujeres del Año by Sandy Cajas in the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I currently work for Metropolitan Water District. We are the largest wholesaler water that supplies water to 19 million Southern Californians. I serve as their Small Business Certification Officer, and I manage a small business compliance program, which tracks the use of small businesses in the last 12 years of over $1 billion of professional agreements and construction contracts. I'm one of 13 daughters and 4 sons. I grew up on a small farm. We had some livestock and crops, but my mother had focused on laying hens in order for us to sell eggs. Now, I knew back then too that I always wanted to go to college, but not too many Latinos were encouraged to go. And because of the size of our family, we didn't necessarily have the funds either. I knew going to college wasn't going to make my dreams come true, but at least it could make my dreams possible. I convinced my parents that if they paid for the first year of college, my books and registration, that I would get a job quickly and pay the remaining 3 years. So I started school. During the end of my junior year in college, I got married and began my senior year with expecting our first child, our son. We welcomed our son, but unfortunately Jeremiah had some trauma at birth, which led to a brain injury that would change our family's life immensely. I was a first-time mother, and like most first-time mothers, you don't know where to go for help or assistance, what doctors are the best ones, and what resources are available. For all of us, there were so many sacrifices and challenges. I wasn't prepared for the stress or the depression or the marital problems that could eventually lead to divorce. I also had to place my education and my career on hold. I didn't know for how long. I just knew I had to. During the early years of raising Jeremiah, we added a daughter to our family. To maintain the demanding regimen of his medical needs and locating resources, I gave up numerous job offers and brushed off my quest for finishing my college education. Eventually, after many doctor's visits and hospital stays in which we made Children's Hospital our second home, Jeremiah was diagnosed with autistic tendencies and a severe epileptic. Over those years, there was just constant challenges. But Jeremiah was getting older and making changes, and so were we. There were so many lessons that he would teach us. He would teach me how to be resilient. He would instill into my daily life how important it was to have a structured balance at home that would eventually affect my career and make me successful. It is said that resilient people who face difficult issues or serious life-changing issues have decided that they're either going to sink or swim. It is also said that resilient people are careful to choose where they place their choices, their attention, and their energy. The importance of creating a structured environment at home allowed me to do the impossible. And you really have to develop a structured environment. Once again, I thank you, Sandy Cajas, and the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for this honor.
Mujer Sabiduría, Kelly Irving, presented to a mujer whose vision and unconventional leadership has advanced economic growth and is fully committed to the success and future of our community. Kelly served in Augusta, Georgia as the Compliance Department Director, overseeing ADA, EEO, and DBE programs. Now she enhances efforts to further Long Beach transit engagement and contracting success with our region's DBEs and small businesses, ensuring that they're a part of smart mobility initiatives. She has committed her professional career to civil rights programming, including diversity and inclusion. Kelly has experienced small business ownership, serving as principal consultant for a boutique consulting company, Taylor Sloan, and Associates, where she consulted on diversity programs and government relations. Congratulations, Kelly Irving, for receiving our Mujer Sabiduría Award. Next up, Mujer Empresaria, Alicia Hinson, presented to a mujer who has demonstrated outstanding commitment to economic development and empowerment of women in business. Alicia Hinson is a businesswoman who has a wide spectrum of business experience. She has worked in multiple fields such as nursing, home staging, and now expanding into an e-commerce business of organic feminine hygiene products. Alicia also serves as founder of Cherry Blossom Subscription. Cherry Blossom is an organic subscription service dedicated to educate women on the toxic chemicals in our everyday products and provides women with natural and organic alternatives.
It is my honor to be here today to accept this award. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was raised by a single Mexican mother who came undocumented from Tepic, Nayarit, Mexico. I spent most of my growing years in Mexico. My biggest challenge in life was being homeless at age 16, living in the streets of San Fernando Valley and being exposed to harsh living conditions. I also had to endure bullying from other kids in middle school and throughout my childhood. It has been a tough way out for me. Overcoming these obstacles and becoming a strong, successful woman has been the biggest plot twist in my life. You might be wondering how I survived it. It was faith in God, determination, and believing in myself. I am a successful entrepreneur and own a few businesses. I am one of the founders of Cherry Blossom Subscription, which is an e-commerce hygiene subscription that is dedicated to educating men, women, and teens around the world. We have sister companies where I have been able to impact many lives of all ages, from states across America to Europe. I am dedicated to bringing awareness and knowledge to taboo subjects, which, when communicated and expressed in an informative way, we can improve the lives of men, women, and teens. Now I run a nonprofit organization that aims to defeat bullying and child abuse. Being a survivor myself, I know the devastating effects that bullying and child abuse can have on a child. I never want a child to experience what I went through. All my life, I have been surrounded by strong people, especially women, and I wouldn't have come this far without the love and support that I received from these unforgettable women that made a positive impact in my life. This is why I commit to advocate for people, especially minority families, like my Hispanic community. This includes Hispanic immigrants who come to this country and get taken advantage of. To my 16-year-old self, thank you for not giving up. I would have never imagined that one day I would be standing here accepting this noble award. And here I am. My message to you today is, no matter what you're going through, keep pushing with a positive attitude. Don't lose faith in yourself. It makes all the difference. Thank you to Regional Hispanic Institute for the recognition.
Mujer Publicista, Maria Cepeda Elyoki, presented to a mujer who has provided support and assistance to women in their communities. Maria Cepeda Elyoki is currently the Director of Operations for El Aviso magazine, a weekly Spanish publication that serves communities throughout Southern California and gives employment to over 175 members. El Aviso magazine thrives to provide the best medium for businesses to promote to the Latino communities of Los Angeles demographic area, and at the same time provides quality articles to its readership. Her experience acquired outside of the family's business was very successful and helped her get the experience in different areas.
Hi, good evening. My name is Maria Cepeda Euyoki. I'm the Operations Director for El Aviso magazine. It is a great pleasure to be here with you celebrating this evening. I would also like to talk to you guys a little bit about myself. I mentioned who I am and what I do, but giving you a little bit more about how we deal with business. El Aviso magazine is a Spanish weekly publication. We distribute magazines from Orange County, Inland Empire, LA County, and all the way up to San Fernando Valley. We do 325,000 copies every week. The magazine was founded back in 1988 by my father. At this time, we employ over 170 people who depend on this business. And I oversee a little bit of everything. I oversee the administration, what we have in the cover. Here's a sample of what we do. And it's just bringing to the community quality reading and then important information for them to see on a weekly basis. It is a hard job to do, especially in this time, but everything is possible. And I'm very blessed and grateful to be here and be also honored by our friend, Sandy Cajas. Also, I would like to maybe mention a few of the things that have made an impact in my career. I feel that not just, it's hard to be working with family, but the important part to me and what I learned was previous jobs I had outside of the family's business. I feel that has made an impact on my learning, on my experiences, and I've worked for different kinds of businesses. I've been in the healthcare industry, so learning and working alongside with doctors and nurses, that brought me a great experience. Also, after that, I worked for a technology company, which I've also learned a little bit on the technology and what's new. And now, obviously, I've been here since 2005, full-time working with the family. And it's been challenging at times, but if you put your head to it and all that desire to make this work, and you see that you're bringing a lot of help to the community, I feel that this is it's played a very important role in how the impact that I've had previous for my career also has gotten me. Role models. Who has been my role model in life? Well, I feel I've met numerous people that have had different backgrounds, and that's made a difference in me and what I've learned through the years. But I feel that the most important role models that I saw in growing up was my parents. My mother, she's a great salesperson, and my father, he's a wonderful salesman. So a little bit of both of them has helped me see a difference on what I can do in my life. So I feel those have been my greatest role models. I would like to thank the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for this wonderful opportunity. It's been an honor to be here with everybody. I wish you success in this event, and we look forward to continue working with you guys. Thank you.
Mujer Inspiracion, Araceli Garcia. Presented to a mujer who is a role model that inspires the next generation of women to be the best versions of themselves. Araceli Garcia was born in Guatemala, where she studied business administration and specialized in computing. She then came to the US, where she started her business, La Fiesta Downtown LA, in 2004. Currently, she exports to many countries in Central and South America, which ended up giving her the recognition she deserves by being awarded the Galardón de Negocio Exportador del Año in 2019 by the US SBA. This inspired her brother to open an office branch in Las Vegas. Araceli says that success comes from not having a fear for failure. Her story has impacted much of the Latin community as she has participated as a panelist in several businesswomen conferences with financial and governmental institutions.
Hola, buenas tardes, querida audiencia. Mi nombre es Araceli García, soy originaria de Guatemala. Mi compañía se llama La Fiesta Downtown LA y para mí es un honor poder estar aquí recibiendo el galardón de Mujer de Inspiración. Y primeramente le agradezco a Dios y a mi familia por el apoyo que me han dado y a la comunidad que me ha inspirado a poder recibir en esta tarde este galardón. Algo que yo te animo a que tú puedas hacer para poder tener el balance entre ser empresaria y llevar tu vida es de que tomes un tiempo para ti misma, que encuentres en ti algo para poder hacer lo que te gusta, como leer un libro, tomar tu tiempo que te gusta y así poder tomar la fuerza para poder hacer las demás cosas que las personas a tu alrededor necesitan. Otra de las cosas que me ayuda a mí es poder planear para poder echar a andar adelante mis proyectos. Necesitas estar planeando, pero no olvidarte de ti misma para poder seguir brillando. Algo que te quiero compartir en esta tarde es a ti, mujer que estás en la audiencia, es de que para que tú puedas dar tu mejor en el mundo exterior, nos enfoquemos en la metáfora de la mariposa. La mariposa, para poder extender sus alas, ella es hermosa, brilla y luce, pero tiene un proceso arduo para poder extender sus alas y poder brillar. Es un proceso interno que ella tiene que trabajar para poder volar. Y así como tú y yo, tenemos que lidiar con todas las cosas que están dentro de nosotros, como el miedo, la inseguridad, la falta de visión, la falta de ánimo muchas veces. Y cuando tú lidias eso internamente, tú vas a poder extender tus alas, abrir tus alas, brillar y expresarle al mundo lo bello que hay en ti y todo el mundo va a poder ver cómo tú vas a poder brillar dentro de la sociedad. Mi ánimo en esta tarde y mi mensaje de inspiración es que volemos juntas y que así podamos enseñarle a la comunidad los bellos colores que hay dentro de nosotros.
Mujer Superación, Beatrice Davis. Presented to a mujer who has made significant contributions to their community through their time, actions, talents, and dedication.
Hello, my name is Beatrice Davis. I'm an economic development specialist with the LA District Office of the U.S. Small Business Administration. I'm a native Angelina, and it's a wonderful, wonderful pleasure and honor to be here and to be recognized by the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. To me, it is wonderful to have this opportunity to address all of you Latinas out there, Latinos, with a little bit of my background. I've had the ability and the privilege of assisting small businesses in my capacity as economic development specialist. And to me, one of my greatest pleasure and joy is to see how the small businesses that I come across and meet, how they thrive and they grow. If I could give one piece of advice to small business owners or small business aspiring owners is never, ever disregard any person that you come across or that you meet. You never know what they're going to be able to impart, what wisdom or experience they'll be able to impart and you'll be able to gain from, as well as always giving somebody some valuable advice that you feel that might help them, assist them, and help them grow. That's very, very important for all of us to keep in mind, that we have to help each other and be there for one another to help each other grow and thrive as small business owners. We're a community and we all face challenges. Some of those challenges are the same. I always say this and I'll repeat it. Have a passion for what it is that you do. Have a passion for your product or your service, but never, never forget that you might have some challenges. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed to seek out assistance with those challenges. That's the only way that you're gonna thrive and you're gonna grow. And all the setbacks that you come across will help you become stronger and keep on going. Don't ever give up. Keep the faith. That's what has helped me keep going. Always having the faith, always staying centered and trying to balance your home life with your personal life. My greatest strength and my greatest, I could say the wings for me have been my two wonderful, wonderful children. They're amazing. That's one of my greatest achievements. Again, what empowers me is my family and the honor and the privilege to do what I do in my professional life, which is assisting small businesses. It's wonderful to see, again, how they thrive and how they grow. Thank you so much once again to the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for this opportunity and this great honor to share this award with all of the fellow Latina winners that are here today as well. Thank you so much.
Ms. Davis has been with the SBA for 22 years and has spent her entire government career in the Los Angeles region. She has served in many different areas of the SBA, including administration, executive direction, AA Business Development Department, and economic development. A native Angelina, Beatrice has dedicated her career to serving the needs of the local small business community. Mujer Perseverante, Patricia Gonzalez Solórzano. Presented to a mujer whose vision and unconventional leadership has advanced economic growth and is fully committed to the success and future of our community. Patricia Gonzalez was born in Mexico, where she studied business administration, focusing on human resources, and graduated with honors. Patricia has proved her value, her strong character, and how hardworking she is on several occasions. In 2017, she returned to California, where she started a plumbing business with her family. And in 2018, they created the company Shamai Magic Mirror Events that is focused on offering amusement for parties. In recent times, she has been investing in the stock market. She's also a solidary and caring person as she helps defenseless in Los Angeles, California.
Hola, mi nombre es Patricia González. Soy nacida en San Juan de los Lagos, Jalisco. Durante mucho tiempo viví en México, así como la otra mitad en Estados Unidos. Soy hija orgullosa de padres inmigrantes, honrada de ser reconocida por el Instituto Regional Hispano, premio de Mujer Perseverante. Y creo que se caracteriza mucho conmigo. ¿Por qué? Porque toda mi vida he sido muy perseverante. Y eso lo he logrado gracias al ejemplo de mis padres. Mi padre que ha sido un trabajador y mi mami que ha sido una luchona. Yo estudié la carrera de Administración de Empresas en México y me enfoqué en el área de recursos humanos. Trabajé para varias empresas transnacionales y también me tocó trabajar muy de cerca con el presidente Vicente Fox. Así que fue un gran orgullo para mí tener esa oportunidad. Actualmente ya vivo en Estados Unidos y tengo dos hermosas hijas. Una de 7 años y otra de 3. El propósito es que ellas sean nómadas como yo y que amen ambos países, así como yo lo hago. También soy administradora del negocio de mi esposo, que es de plomería. Mi esposo y yo comenzamos un negocio de cabinas fotográficas llamada Shamai Magic Mirror. Lamentablemente se ha visto afectado por la pandemia, pero gracias a ello encontré una nueva pasión: invertir en la bolsa de valores. Buscar empresas que te gustan, que crees en ellas para invertir. Entonces es lo mismo con los sueños, ¿no? Invierte en tus sueños que tú crees que te vayan a convenir. Me considero una mujer perseverante porque desde que soy una niña nunca me he dejado por vencida. A los 15 años empecé a trabajar para poder pagarme mis estudios. Trabajé de todo, de cajera, mesera, poco a poco para juntar dinero y seguir pagando mi carrera. Me he caído varias veces, pero mismas que me he levantado. Mi consejo para toda la juventud de ahorita es que nunca se decaigan. Va a haber tiempos buenos como tiempos malos, pero que siempre aprendan de todo lo malo para traer cosas positivas. En esta vida así es una ruleta rusa. Ahorita estás abajo, al rato estás arriba. Entonces hay que aprender de todo, hay que tener fe. Y con el amor de Dios y el amor hacia tu familia, uno puede lograr lo que uno se proponga. Y que las metas no sean para nada económicas, que no sean para nada materiales, que sean metas donde tú busques tu bienestar, que ames lo que te guste hacer, que busques pasión en las cosas para que todo te salga muy bien. Muchas gracias.
Mujer Admiración, Gladys Estela Hernández, presented to a mujer for her outstanding growth and empowerment of others. Gladys Hernandez was born in El Salvador, where she later started in the fashion industry to finally become a successful entrepreneur in LA. She has dedicated her entire life to fashion, knowing it was her true vocation since she was a child. She was able to find a job quickly in her field and kept improving her working conditions until she was able to start her own business. She is one of the first Latinas who have owned successful jewelry stores. In 2016, she and her daughter started a formal fashion attire. Both had a dream to empower other women by employing a diverse staff. The Glaudi Bridal Collection was formed from humble beginnings, and now that they are so successful, they give back to their own country that is in so much need.
Sí, mi nombre es Gladys Hernández y soy originaria de El Salvador. Llegué a Estados Unidos en los años 80. Desde que llegué yo venía con muchos sueños en este país, pensando en tener mi familia. Vine recién casada, quería tener mi familia, ya mis planes estaban listos, pero abrir camino a un lugar desconocido para mí no era tan fácil. Pero llegando, yo busqué trabajo en una fábrica de costura, porque yo me crié en la costura en mi niñez, y era una fábrica muy grande donde se cosía para los pantalones Levi, Guess, Calvin Klein y muchas marcas reconocidas. Ahí había mucha gente y yo aprovechaba a vender otros productos con la gente que tenía de Avon, Tupperware y en fin, trataba yo de hacer más de lo que yo pensaba. Después, en los años que transcurrieron, pude tener 3 hijos, del 83 al 90 tuve 3 hijos y luego me aventé a otra diferente etapa de mi vida y tuve mi negocio propio en Los Ángeles. Pero antes de todo eso yo había vendido en los Swami, tiré periódico La Opinión y hice todo lo que estaba a mi alcance. Estaba muy joven, tenía energía, yo quería hacer algo para mi futuro y para mis hijos. Y luego tuve mi negocio en Los Ángeles, en la Broadway, en la Plaza San Vicente, que es muy reconocida. Vendía joyas de toda clase, plata, oro, fantasía, hasta diamantes y roles llegué a vender. Así que eso fue toda mi carrera, pero luego mi hija creció y ella se hizo diseñadora de modas. Entonces, yo quería viajar con ella a diferentes lugares, que ella hacía eventos de Fashion Week en diferentes lugares de Estados Unidos y fuera de Estados Unidos, todo el mundo. Y logré ir con ella el año pasado a París, al Fashion Week de París. Eso fue un sueño realizado que no estaba en mi programa, pero fue algo que yo lo disfruté con mucha alegría y me siento muy orgullosa de que ahora me hayan elegido la Mujer del Año, porque en realidad las mujeres que queremos luchar en este país somos emprendedoras y tratamos de hacer algo mejor para nuestras generaciones, que ellos puedan disfrutar de lo que nosotros hemos logrado hacer en todo ese tiempo de nuestra juventud, porque ahorita ya nomás me toca andar trabajando junto con mi hija. Aquí la tengo presente a ella. Ella es mi... y le puso ella el nombre Glaudi a la compañía de ella, porque ella se inspiró en mí. Ella me miró cómo trabajé yo de duro en las compañías para poder hacer que ella pudiera estudiar y pudiera lograr sus sueños también. Y junto con ella trabajamos en todo esto que miran allí. Ella es la diseñadora y yo trabajo con ella haciendo control de calidad y trabajando en diferentes cosas que necesita ella. Y trabajamos en familia. Somos una familia que trabajamos elaborando todo lo que se realiza aquí en esta compañía, que ahorita ella llegó a muchos lugares internacionalmente y para mí ella es un orgullo hispano para mí, porque en realidad ha seguido el ejemplo de que yo traté de enseñarle y hasta más se pasó, pero gracias a Dios, porque yo siempre tengo un lema que dice yo como soy cristiana, yo tengo un texto que dice, porque Dios no me ha dado espíritu de cobardía, sino de amor, de poder y de dominio propio. Y ese texto yo lo he tomado en cuenta en toda mi vida. Gracias y agradezco a todos por haberme elegido. Gracias.
Mujer Comunitaria, Gwen Butterfield. Presented to a mujer who has made significant contributions to her community through time, actions, talents, and dedication.
The award I'm receiving tonight is for being active and helpful in the community. And my career started that way. Many years ago, before I got into the public affairs business, I spent many years doing volunteer work. And through that volunteer work, I learned how to fundraise, how to organize events, do community outreach, work with elected officials, business leaders, and the community at large, and give back to the community. I was president of the Wilmington Historical Society for many years and active in the Wilmington Community Advisory Committee for the Port of Los Angeles, the Friends of Banning's Landing, the Wilmington Chamber of Commerce, and quite a few other nonprofit organizations for many years back in the late 80s and mid 90s. And through my work as a volunteer, I learned really what became my skill set for my career, community outreach and government relations. I didn't realize I was training for that at the time, but that's how it turned out. The power of volunteerism, both early, before my career started, and all the years, and now I'm a very active volunteer with the Boys and Girls Club of LA Harbor and the YMCA of Wilmington. These are places where you'll learn skills, you'll get to know many people, and these relationships will help you both with your personal life and to help build your career. And I'd like to end by thanking Sandy Cajas and the Regional Hispanic Chamber again for this really unexpected award, and also to thank Mitsubishi Cement Corporation, and especially their president, Mike Jasberg, who on their behalf, I'm able to help guide their philanthropy and work with them. And they are the model company for giving back to the community and being part of the community where you operate a business. And on a final note, I'd like to thank my husband, Jim McClellan, for always supporting me and giving me the kind of support to lead a successful career. And I thank you all, and good evening.
Gwen Butterfield is the president and the CEO of Butterfield Communications, Inc., founded in 2001. Prior to this, she was executive vice president of RGM LLC, a land use and planning firm. She specializes in organizing community and business support for a variety of land use issues faced by businesses. These projects include complex permits and approvals with government agencies such as the Port of LA and the Port of Long Beach, stakeholder relations with community members, chambers of commerce, and organized labor. In 2018, she was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award from the HAIC, given in recognition for her ongoing commitment and dedication to the community. Mujer Distinguida, Denise Diaz. Presented to a mujer whose vision and unconventional leadership has advanced economic growth and is fully committed to the success of the future of our community. Elected to serve on the Southgate City Council in 2017, Denise has enhanced her community by focusing on job creation, economic development, environmental, and gender equity. She has helped Southgate build an impressive municipal reserve fund and position the city as a business-friendly gem. She has spearheaded a youth employment program, and she took a leadership role in favor of Measure W, a wide-reaching clean water. She is also the development director of California Greenworks, an organization that promotes environmental protection, community revitalization, and economic development throughout Southern California urban communities. Congratulations, Denise, on your award. Mujer Impulsando a Otras Mujeres, Mireya Perez. Presented to a mujer whose vision and unconventional leadership has advanced the empowerment and success and future of other women. Mireya Perez is a successful florist entrepreneur in LA. She has dedicated her entire life to flowers, knowing it was her true vocation since she was a child. Her passion and determination led her to study floral design in Mexico and later to move to the US when she was 18. Despite her young age, she was able to find a job quickly in her field and kept improving her working conditions until she was able to start her own business, Mireya's Flowers, which has become a reference point in the flower industry in Los Angeles. Mother of two, she's an inspiration for her perseverance and conviction in following her dreams that she shares with others by offering flower design classes.
Yo soy Mireya Pérez, presidenta de Mireya's Flowers, y quiero agradecer a la Cámara de Comercio Regional Instituto por nombrarme y darme este galardón de Mujer del Año. Esto va para todos los que hacen flores. Gracias, Sandy.
Mujer Rompiendo Barreras, Vivian Malagulo. Presented to a mujer who displays outstanding leadership and professional qualities while embodying creativity, innovation, risk-taking, and will inspire future generations. Vivian Malagulo is the first Latina elected to the Long Beach Community College District Board of Trustees. Vivian has served as an elected delegate to the Southern California District Council. She has also served multiple terms as the chair of the local's Publicity Public Relations Committee. She was born in an impoverished barrio of Honduras to a young mother. They migrated to California pursuing what all immigrants want from America, the chance of a better life. She credits her strong faith in God, her passion for education, and her tough work ethic for guiding her on the road to public service.
Mi nombre es Vivian Malagulo, pero yo nací. Cuando yo me vine a los Estados Unidos en 1981, hablando nada de inglés, me convertí a Vivian Williams, porque mi padrastro se casó con mi mamá y él me adoptó. Mi padrastro es americano con descendencia desde Luisiana. Después, cuando me casé, me hice Vivian Malagulo. Mi esposo es samoano. Así que se pueden imaginar que nuestras fiestas son como un club internacional. Tenemos todo, la música, la comida y la cultura. I am the president of the Long Beach Community College District Board of Trustees. I was elected to the Board of Trustees in 2016, becoming the first Latina elected to the board. I am very proud to represent this community because it represents people of color, working families, people who struggle, many immigrants, and who provide for their families while contributing meaningfully to our society. I also have a full-time job. I work on the docks. I am a proud member of ILWU Local 13. I've been working on the waterfront for more than 20 years. In 2018, I was elected to the position of benefits officer, becoming the first woman to hold that position in the union's 83-year history. It is an honor for me to represent and work for the membership of Local 13 and my union sisters and brothers. Thank you so much to the Regional Hispanic Institute for this beautiful award. I'm very honored. And I'd like to leave you with a message, especially to the younger generation, to continue pursuing your education, to get involved in your community, and to respect those that have come before you and paved the way. We have a long way to go, so let's roll up our sleeves and dig in together, because that's the only way we're going to overcome all of the differences and be able to unite all of us together. Thank you.
Mujer Empresaria, Daisy Cabral, presented to a mujer who best exemplifies the ideals of entrepreneurship by starting and successfully managing one or more businesses in a way that demonstrates notable entrepreneurial characteristics and achievements. Daisy Cabral is a successful businesswoman, creator of the brand Bella All Natural. She started developing her idea when she noticed the people's necessity for natural products of quality. With 5 stores in California, with pretensions of becoming international in the future, Daisy is a great model of the Latin community, not only for her business success, but also for her hard work and solidarity.
Hola, muy buenas tardes. Yo soy Daisy Cabral y es un gran honor ser nominada como Mujer del Año. Yo soy la CEO de Bella All Natural, que viene siendo una empresa que ha crecido bastante durante estos 7 años en negocio. Bella All Natural se enfoca en productos naturales que le han ayudado a muchas personas bajar de peso, a muchas personas con la salud, a muchas mujeres que han querido quedar embarazadas. Y es un orgullo para mí estar con ustedes y platicarles un poquito de lo que para mí significa el éxito. Para mí el éxito no ha llegado fácil. Yo creo que el éxito es algo que todos todavía estamos buscando día tras día. No es algo que sale de día a noche. Para mí empezar desde abajo creo que es lo que me ha ayudado más en crecer, es lo que me ha ayudado más estar más enfocada y agradecer lo que tengo. Empecé desde los 11 años vendiendo productos junto a mi mamá en el remate de Selma. Y ahí es donde yo aprendí lo que viene siendo tener un negocio. Cuando tuve 21 años, yo me moví a Los Ángeles y ahí es donde empecé con mi propia tienda de lo que ahora es reconocida como Bella All Natural. Para muchas personas quizás el éxito significa tener mucho dinero, significa tener la libertad, pero para mí significa mucho más. Yo creo que para una persona tener un negocio exitoso también significa tener una compañía donde sus empleados les encanta venir al trabajo. Yo creo que para mí eso es algo exitoso. También es de dar muy buena vibra y no solamente vender productos que la gente compre, pero vender productos que a la gente les funcione y que la gente ocupe. Yo creo que cuando tú haces algo que realmente te encante, el éxito te va a llegar. Para mí, estar enfocada en mis productos, en mi negocio, quiere decir más que solamente hacer videos por social media, en Instagram y en Facebook. También significa estar atrás en la bodega, empacando las órdenes, estar enfrente del cliente, explicando el producto, tomar órdenes por teléfono, especialmente como un CEO, a veces las personas piensan que los CEOs solamente están atrás de una oficina y ahí están sentados todo el día, pero yo creo que para tener un negocio exitoso tienes que estar enfrente como si tú fueras la empleada todavía. Significa estar siempre atenta de tu negocio. Eso es lo que para mí significa tener el éxito. Si yo pudiera darle una recomendación o un consejo a una persona más joven que yo, que quizás está mirando este video y quiere también lograr el éxito, yo te diría que te des cuenta de lo exitosa que ya eres o el exitoso que ya eres antes de que alguien más se dé cuenta por ti. Y yo te lo digo por experiencia. Yo creo que a mí me ha costado bastante creer que yo puedo lograr más de lo que ha podido y yo creo que si yo me pudiera haber dado cuenta más antes, pudiera crecido más. También les diría que por favor no se den por vencida. Yo sé que es bien fácil que alguien te diga don't give up, no te des por vencida, pero realmente eso es lo que te va a llegar a lo largo, especialmente si estás teniendo un negocio, especialmente ahorita durante el COVID. Yo sé que es bien difícil, pero usa tus redes sociales, usa todo lo que puedas para tu marketing. Las redes son gratis, ahí es donde yo empecé y a mí me ha funcionado muy bien lo que viene siendo el Facebook, el Instagram, el TikTok. Es bien fácil tomar un video, promover tus productos y subirlos a las páginas en el Facebook Group. Ahí puedes encontrar a muchos clientes si es que tu negocio viene siendo algo de venta. Así es como yo empecé, pero es bien importante también ser transparente con tus clientes de todo lo que estás haciendo, todo lo que estás vendiendo y la más información que puedas dar de tu producto y lo más informada que estés de tu producto es lo que te va a ayudar a ti a llegar al éxito. Muchísimas gracias por este honor. Fue un placer estar con ustedes esta noche.
Mujer empresaria, Norma Capitanacci, presented to a mujer who best exemplifies the ideals of entrepreneurship by starting and successfully managing one or more businesses in a way that demonstrates notable entrepreneurial characteristics and achievements. Born in Veracruz, she studied in Mexico City, obtaining a degree in business administration. She spent time in print media working in marketing and public relations in Laguna Beach for the Golf in Mexico magazine, promoting Mexican tourism and golf courses. After that, she began working with Captive Media Marketing, which opened doors for her in the Southern California community of business owners. 12 years ago, an opportunity with Quinceañera magazine was presented to her, where she became the director and owner of the Southern California region. Quinceañera magazine is her passion because it combines tradition, community, family, and young people.
Hola a todas, mi nombre es Norma Capitanacci, yo soy directora de la revista Quinceañera Magazine y productora de Quinceañera Magazine Expo. Nuestra revista se enfoca en promover educación para niñas latinas, también acercar a la industria de eventos con familias que van a tener una celebración próxima, ya sea quinceañeras, bodas, aniversarios. Nuestro show es Quinceañera Magazine Expo, que lo hacemos para que las personas que solicitan servicios para sus fiestas o aniversarios tengan contacto personal con cada uno de los vendors. Esta industria es muy grande en Estados Unidos y en Latinoamérica, ya que a los latinos nos encantan las fiestas. Así es que, bueno, eso es lo que yo hago. Quiero agradecer especialmente a Sandy Cajas por la distinción de ser Mujer del Año Empresaria y al Regional Chamber of Commerce por tener esta ventana para nosotros las latinas y para nosotros las mujeres. Gracias.
Mujer Superestrella, Raquel Zamora, presented to a mujer for her achievement in significantly impacting our community through initiatives that spread awareness and empower our community. Raquel Zamora is born and raised in Boyle Heights and is a daughter of Mexican immigrants. With a bachelor's degree in sociology and pre-law and a master's in social work, she has dedicated her career to serving children, families, and her community. In 2013, she was appointed to the Commission on Community and Family Services. She is also a former candidate to the LA City Council, District 14. She's currently a pupil services and attendance counselor for the LA Unified School District with now 15 years of experience providing services to children and families in LA in different capacities as a teacher, foster care social worker, and a mental health therapist for victims of crime.
Good evening. My name is Raquel Zamora, and I am humbled to be recognized as a Mujer del Año by the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I would like to congratulate all the awardees and thank the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for this recognition. I would also like to share some words of wisdom for the next generation of mujeres. And those words of wisdom are, never forget your roots, always be your authentic self, and always be passionate about the work you do. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.
Mujer Diversidad, Liliana Perez Palacios, presented to a mujer whose vision and unconventional leadership has advanced economic growth, and is fully committed to the success and future of our community. Liliana Perez Palacios serves as the Director of Latino Diversity and Cultural Affairs for the LA Charters and is responsible for building strategic partnerships within California's dynamic and versatile economic, cultural, and social sectors. In this role, her priorities include driving cross-functional alignment of internal divisions to provide optimized benefits to sponsors and fans. After almost 25 years in government, she became an acknowledged expert in creating multi-sector coalitions to advance legislation in support of local economies and public policy, addressing pressing social issues.
Muy buenas noches, good evening. My name is Liliana Teresa Perez Palacios, and I'm so honored to be here with you tonight to celebrate 14th anniversary of the Mujeres del Año, Mujeres Cambiando el Mundo. And thank you very much, Sandy Cajas, for the honors of being one of the 23 women being honored for tonight. I am the Director of Cultural Affairs for the Los Angeles Chargers, an NFL organization that has originally been in Southern California for 61 years. And we were born in LA, we're back in LA, and we have a beautiful home. We hope that you all come visit when we have a chance to be able to open our doors after we pass this pandemic crisis. And it's the incredible state-of-the-art SoFi Stadium. I also am helping to inaugurate a role that never in a million years did I think that it would even be something accessible to me, which is to be the director of a major organization such as the NFL, such as the LA Chargers. And when I was invited to be part of the family, I was beyond myself. And it took it with great honors and pride. And I knew that I step into the room, every room that I step into, I step in knowing that I honor the people who have helped lifted me and continue to work with me and continue to work side by side me. I am there representing each immigrant child, each woman who ever felt left out. I represent those families who grew up in poverty. And I take my role with a lot of pride and humility, and I feel at home. And it takes a lot for anybody to feel at home during these times. But I feel at home with my LA Chargers because it's a space where I'm afforded the opportunity to connect the mosaic of Los Angeles into our organization and connect our organization to the hearts and minds that is Los Angeles. I simply am thrilled to have this space to share with you with a lot of humility. I say my other role is to be a caregiver. I'm not a mother, but I certainly am somebody who is very blessed to be a caregiver to my mother who's terminally ill and who also has memory loss issues, and I get to be able to say, that nothing is impossible. And because she teaches me that every day. And some of us out there, you have other family responsibilities and opportunities and obligations. Mine is not so much an obligation, but mine is a tremendous role of valor. Something that I wake up every morning and I hope that she is breathing and that she remembers me. And that's why when she keeps me grounded as to what is important. And that's why, everything I do and say is always in honor of mi viejita, in honor of those ladies who are told day in and day out, you're not allowed, you're not welcome. But in this space, we're home. And thank you so much for this space to be with you. And have a wonderful night. And God bless and be safe. And remember your North Star. And remember, it's not only just about mujeres cambiando el mundo, pero mejorándolo en cada momento. Un abrazo a todas. Buenas noches.
Thank you so much to all of our mujeres and congratulations. We're now going to move on to a new category that we have added this year, the Senoritas del Año. And to start off, Senorita Inspiracion, Vanessa Torres Miranda. Vanessa Torres is a first-generation Latina who graduated in 2019 from Cal State Long Beach. She got her bachelor's degree in business administration with an emphasis in human resources and a minor in communications. In her time at Cal State Long Beach, she served as the president for the Hispanic Students Business Association, a nonprofit organization devoted to helping students bridge the gap and equip them with the necessary skills to advance post-graduation, and has been involved with the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce since 2017. She currently works at Activision Blizzard, a video game publishing company. Prior to that, she worked for companies such as NYX Professional Makeup, Target, and Coca-Cola. She is passionate about providing opportunities to other first-generation students and helping them see their true potential.
I want to thank Sandy and the Regional Hispanic Institute for this recognition. It is truly an honor to be recognized along with the inspiring Mujeres del Año we just heard from. To me, Mujer Inspiracion is someone who takes their challenges and turns them into strengths and opportunities. She is focused in helping those around her climb up and succeed as well. There are 3 words I go by: believe, lead, and inspire. Believe in yourself, and you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Be a leader and learn to be of service for others. And lastly, inspire. Once you get to the top, remember where you came from and help others along the way. We are here to support and cheer one another. I would not be where I am now without my support system, which includes friends, mentors, significant other, and of course, my family. They keep me grounded and give me the support I need. Here's to us mujeres that keep breaking barriers and shattering glass ceilings. Thank you.
Senorita Determinación, myself, Adriana Cruz. I'm very honored to receive this award. I am a first-generation graduate from Cal State Long Beach, where I obtained my bachelor's degree in business management and a minor in fashion design. I currently work at C.H. Robinson, where I have been promoted from intern to ops rep to carrier sales rep. I also just recently launched my own small business this year, Coastal Beauty Cosmetics. I've been able to combine my passion for business and creativity and hope to inspire more Latina entrepreneurs.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Adriana Cruz, and I'm one of this year's Senoritas del Año. First and foremost, I want to give a big thank you to the Regional Hispanic Institute, the Chamber, and Sandy Cajas for this great honor. A little bit about me. I've been involved in the Chamber and the Institute for quite a few years now. I started off as a mentee in the Líderes Mentorship Program. Then I became a vice chair to help out all the mentees. And currently I help Sandy out in some events. My current roles right now are a carrier sales rep at C.H. Robinson and a business owner. That's something super exciting for me to say. In July of this year, I opened up Coastal Beauty Cosmetics, which right now is an online retail shop for all things makeup. I think during this pandemic, I've really been put up to the test, I would say. And I could say that a lot of my skills have come from events and just general coaching through Sandy and other professionals at her events. So again, big thank you to you, Sandy, for taking me into consideration and seeing the growth that I've had in me.
Senorita Genial, Maria Sanchez. Maria Sanchez Esteban is an international study student in Spain that studied at Cal State Long Beach in 2019 and 2020. Even though her true interest is in international cooperation and diplomacy, she's also starting to be highly interested about businesses due to her work with the RHCC. She has also collaborated with organizations such as Foundation for Economic Democracy. With courses in women's human rights, moral foundations of politics, and the role of international organizations from university at Stanford, Yale, or University of London, Maria is looking forward to grad school. She's committed to make the world a better place through her voluntary work at NGO and as a scout.
Sánchez, tengo 21 años y me gradué este año de la licenciatura de International Studies. El curso pasado estuve estudiando en la California State University Long Beach y he estado desde marzo trabajando en la Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Aquí no solo he aprendido el funcionamiento de la Business Administration, sino también las implicaciones sociales que tienen organizaciones como esta. Además, me ha permitido conocer más sobre la comunidad hispana en California. Nuestra intención era un poco que yo trabajara con los estudiantes de Business Administration de la universidad para crear un programa de cooperación entre ambas entidades, pero al cerrar la universidad fue imposible de llevar a cabo en las fechas previstas. A pesar de eso, tuve la oportunidad de formar parte de otros muchos eventos durante estos meses. Quiero agradecer a Sandy su labor que hace como CEO de esta organización y por todo lo que he aprendido y aprenderé de ella y por ser un referente en el mundo de los negocios. Por haberme dado esta oportunidad de seguir trabajando con ella a pesar de las dificultades que está presentando la situación con el coronavirus. Estoy muy orgullosa de haber formado parte de esto. Y sé que dentro de muchos años, cuando mire atrás, voy a recordar estos meses con muchísimo cariño y con muchísimo orgullo, porque lo que me llevo es más valioso que el oro, es conocimiento, es experiencia real. Y aunque es cierto que ha habido grandes cambios de planes por culpa de la pandemia, estoy muy contento con todo lo hecho hasta ahora, todos los eventos, aunque desgraciadamente no haya quedado otro que hacerlo de forma online. Me siento extremadamente afortunada de contar con la confianza de la Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, que me ha permitido seguir trabajando con ellos, incluso al haberme vuelto a España. He hecho mucho de menos el trabajo en el despacho, pero sé que soy tremendamente afortunada de seguir formando parte de esto, aunque sea de forma online.
Thank you all for your great work, and congratulations to all of our 2020 Mujeres and Senoritas del Año for making a difference within our community and inspiring all of us here today.
At this moment, I would like to take a few moments to give my personal thanks and recognition to our following sponsors, not named in any particular order. Starting with Port of Long Beach, Mitsubishi Cement, Cherry Blossom, ExxonMobil, California State University, Long Beach College of Business, West Basin Water, Department of General Services, Metropolitan Water District, La Fiesta Party Supply, Southern California Gas Company, California Resources Corporation, Shamai Magic Mirror, Dignity Health, Burns and McDonnell, LINXS, Long Beach Transit, and Watson Land. We understand that times are tough, which is why we want to thank all of our sponsors. Without your continuous support and contribution, we will not be able to accomplish our mission. On behalf of the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and Institute, thank you. Now, it's an honor to introduce and present the tenor of the Americas, Maximo Marcuso. Maximo has had that beautiful divine voice of a tenor, and with it, the ability to impress and entertain his audiences in an exceptional and memorable way. Maximo is a new bridge to the new generation of music lovers who are about to discover classical music and opera. These days, Maximo can be seen thrilling audiences on a variety of stages and concert halls across the United States and abroad. Here is Maximo Marcuso.
Free
Thank you, Maximo, for concluding this event on a fun note. This night has been very eventful, and it would not be possible without the support and commitment of all of those involved in the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and the Regional Hispanic Institute. We thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to continue our relationships with all of you. If you are not a member of the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce or a donor to the Regional Hispanic Institute, please check out our website for more information. Link will be provided in the chat. Thank you for joining us this evening, and don't forget, our photo booth is still open. Thank you and have a great evening.